Every other Thursday for a group of 20 7th and 8th graders, 3:15 marks the end of the school day and the beginning of Gents. Gents, which stands for Gentility, Enthusiasm, Integrity, Tenacity, and Service, is a program led by middle school principal Clifton Thomas. The goal of the organization is to promote community leadership among a group of exceptional 7th and 8th grade young men. Gents meetings provide a forum for members to congratulate each other's accomplishments and address any concerns that members have at school, in their local community, or with the world at large. Principal Thomas, along with Mr. Lockamy, are not afraid to call a member of Gents out if he is slouching while speaking or goofing off. They challenge the Gents of DSA on their beliefs and opinions to encourage them to think about the type of men they aspire to be. A common question Principal Thomas will ask at the beginning of Gents, when members are announcing events they wish to celebrate, is, "And why is this important to you?" By creating a forum for these young adults to express what they value, the Gents program designates time for members to focus on personal development that traditional academic curricula overlook. During a November Gents meeting, the group organized a middle school canned food drive, complete from the incentives designed to encourage donations to the logistics of how to best organize the drive to maximize participation in the middle school. While the Gents program itself only meets bi-weekly for 1 hour, the expectation is that all members act with the 5 core values at all times. Colin Davis is one member of the Gents program and in the 8th grade at DSA. He is very focused on his schoolwork and excels academically. Colin is incredibly friendly and courteous to everyone he is around. His teachers described him as a leader who inspires his classmates and promotes a general spirit of collaboration. While he can be serious when he needs to, Colin loves to crack an occasional smile. During Colin's theater class, his group performs a robbery gone wrong to the amusement of his classmates. Here, Colin is a tech-savvy grandpa hoping to snap a selfie with some unassuming millennials. While Colin excels at school, he feels that some of his closest friendships are with his teammates on the swim team. Colin is an avid swimmer and has been since the age of 7. As a member of the gold group of his swim team, Colin practices for hours every weekday and sometimes swims twice in one day. While the intensity of his schedule doesn't leave much time for homework or other activities, Colin says he doesn't mind all of the practice. Many of his teammates are on the DSA high school swim team, something that Colin is very excited to join next year. His coaches say that while Colin is younger than his peers he trains with, he is not afraid to lead the lane. From academics to athletics, Colin Davis demonstrates the values of the Gents program in everything he does. Ishmael Cornejo Luna is another member of the Gents program and also in the 8th grade. Seemingly friends with everyone, it is hard to find Ishmael not ready to crack a joke at a moment's notice. His smile is infectious even when in classes he finds less interesting, such as science. During Miss LeMay's class, Ishmael comments on the texture of a concoction created to teach the class about how chemical reactions occur. When the opportunity presents itself after lunch, Ishmael and his friends like to head outside on the baseball field and play around. On the weekends, Ishmael spends a lot of time at the Durham Green Flea Market, where his family runs a jewelry stand. The flea market is open from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. both days, so his days can be very long. To help him pass the time, Ishmael keeps a journal with him where he writes down his original raps. He draws upon his life for inspiration, rapping about his family and own personal development. Ishmael uses his creative writing class at DSA as a time to craft his work. October 25th, a song Ishmael released on his 14th birthday, shows how he treats every new experience as dry powder to create his next piece of lyrical genius.
October 25th, I'm finally 14. Shout out to my parents who came to this country with just $1 and a dream. Barely made a penny, so they came to America. In a time we was outcasts, everybody hating us, but we worked through it. Now they look at us and act stupid. Yeah, I'm talking about the backstabbers, to the people who just laughed at us. One brother selling condoms out his backpack. Now it's something we just laugh at. Mother, dad, and brother, even though it's hard to say. Yeah, I do forget your birthday.
While Colin and Ishmael will no longer be able to participate in the Gents program when they move on to the high school next year, the relationships they have built and the wisdom they have gained will help them continue to be leaders around campus.